Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to share two of my favorite stocks, blue chip, very large cap stocks, growing companies, and you should be able to also do your own due diligence as well, because there is a potentially I'll be sharing the secret how you can double or triple your investment just within next few months, and this is relatively safer investment. So stay tuned, watch the full video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We need at the least 150 likes. I also wanted to mention that I am not a financial advisor, nor I am a certified professional, but I do a ton of research and I like to share and give back to the community. So watch the full video. Once again, do your part. It does not really cost you anything. I'll be sharing what the smart investors are buying. As an example, Tesla retail investors load up on 500 million worth of Tesla shares in just last 5 trading sessions. So we'll be talking about Tesla, one of my very favorite stock that was down 1.1%. I'll be precisely sharing why Tesla is going down, how the Twitter deal that Elon Musk has is impacting Tesla stock price, what you should be thinking about, why the retail investors started buying. This is $500 million worth of stocks. I'll be also doing price prediction. I'll be precisely sharing with you why Tesla can go to $306. More importantly, the second stock I want to talk about with all of you is Nio, which is $14.77 right now, and the price prediction for Nio is $32 or $33 rather, and the lowest price prediction from the analyst on tip ranks is $27.50. All of the 7 analysts are giving it a strong buy. No one is saying it's a hold, no one is saying it's a sell. So stay tuned, watch the full video, and you can potentially double and triple the return on your investment just by watching this video. Now let's take a look at what's going on. Nio is down almost 8% in today's market. For last 5 days, we are down 2.89%. As you see on my screen, for last 1 month, we are massively down. Why I'm saying massively down is because Nio is creating another low. If you take a look, we created one more low right here. First of all, starting on $20.15, then we went back down to $18.30. I bought it around $17 to $18 in between, but we created another low, $15.58, and today we are at $14.77. For last 6 months, we are even down with 27.46%. However, if you take a look at Nio's forecast and price target on TipRanks, which I really like. TipRanks is a site that has a ton of analysis from the analysts who are certified, and they are doing their forecast and price targets. If you take a look, there are 7 ratings from the analysts. The lowest rating is $27.50. The stock can potentially go as high as, based on the analyst, $40. The average price point is $32.97, which I precisely agree with. Even if it goes to the lowest price target from the analyst, which is $27.50, we are looking at $14 to $28, which is 2x return on the investment. The second stock I really want to also brief you with, Tesla. Tesla is down 1.11%. If you take a look at this article, and which I did more due diligence, and I'll share the numbers with you as well. If you take a look right here, Tesla has been creating higher and higher margins in terms of what you can take a look. So if you take a look, we went all the way to $313. From that, the margin dropped down, or the delta was 300 just within 1 day. We went to 272, and right now we are at $235. Now, Tesla shares are really at the attractive price because Tesla vehicle deliveries for Q3 fell short of analysts' expectations, and it showed this week that with Tesla, and this is a very recent article, with October 5th, 2022, Tesla stock was down 8.6% despite the volatility. Retail investors actually increased their purchase in Tesla stocks. According to a report from one of the research firms, net purchase of Tesla stock by retail investors reached about $500 million in the last 5 trading sessions just alone. That suggests that Tesla investors were largely unaffected by the street's disappointment. Now guess why? Because right now there is a lot of inflation fear. People are also worried about the rate hikes from the Fed, which they are trying to control the economy and overall inflation. So we could not really blame, at least I do not blame them, because they'll have to make sure. But however, that will also create some of the impact in the real estate market as well, because real estate prices started slowing down Rather, it started going down, so there is long-term outcome as well. But the retail investors from Tesla are not really impacted by this. One more thing that you want to note is this is just quarterly earning, and we'll have to see what Tesla has done in terms of 2022 compared to year to date as compared to 2021. However, with these delivery figures, even they are considering recent volatility as a buying opportunity. Retail demand is pivotal for the sustained outperformer, which is the EV company Tesla, that was mentioned by the research analyst in a note. They are also overexposed to mega caps. Bloomberg News is suggesting the Tesla stock has been volatile this year and it has generally performed better than the average mega cap in the technology stocks. Tesla is not just the car company, but rather they are an EV company. More than that, they are a clean energy company. Tesla shares are grown or down right now. So they have grown from last year a lot. However, they're down 29%. I can quickly show you where Tesla is at right now. So if you take a look at year to date, we are down 40.46%, which is a massive down for 2022. For last 6 months, we are down 32.43%. So I would not be surprised early next year or by the end of this year, we get that back and we go back up again to $300 levels. I'm not talking about $350 levels that we had seen on April 7th, 2022. If you take a look at year to date, we are down 40%, where we hit almost $400, $300, $399.93. However, we went to $255 and we got back up to all the way $381. So this is not new for Tesla to go below $250. That was my point. Let's go back to this article because really this NYSE FANG Plus index has seen more than 34% decline. Retail Tesla investors have been appreciating by the Elon Musk over the years. Back in 2020, the CEO noted that a lot of Tesla retail investors understand Tesla better than the Wall Street analysts, and I do agree with them because they are looking into the future growth and the way the EV technology is going to work and the way EV is going to capture the market over the gas cars in the industry. They also mentioned Elon Musk. I do think that a lot of retail investors actually have deeper and more accurate insights than many of the big institutional investors, and certainly they may have better insights than many of the analysts. That's what told by Elon Musk himself. Now, let's take a look at what else is going on because Chinese EV maker Nio Stock resumes sell-off. Even the quarterly delivery rise on a record date. So one thing that you want to notice is right now the stock prices are not really reflecting what the companies do on their own. Let's take a look. For today's trading session, Nio was down almost 8% to $14.77. For last 5 days, it's relatively 3% down. In my opinion, it's flat. Can it go back to $17? Probably within a day or two once the market rebounds. This is my hunch, and I do not have a crystal ball. However, take a look at Nio, $15.50. As you can see on my screen, in last 1 month, we went all the way to $21.94, which is pretty massive because the stock can go back. If it goes back from $14 to $21, guess what? How much in terms of the return on investment? It's 33% spike in terms of the price point that you see on my screen. However, the concerns are still the same, that the inflation is going to hit the market hard, and you want to note that Elon Musk is also on their Twitter ambition what that could mean for Tesla. We'll see what the market reacts, but I wanted to show you real quick that Nio has started increasing in terms of the volume. The average volume for Nio is 66 million in today's trading session versus the average volume of regular 50-day average 42.7 million. Now, what is the volume? Volume is the number of shares transacted during a trading session. Trading day, you want to consider that. Now, if you take a look, we were around 30 to 40 million in terms of the volume. When we went back down, our volume spiked up to 66.7 million, which is massive in my opinion. However, how did we see the RSI? RSI suggests the relative strength index for any given stock. This is for Nio, and Nio was $14.92. 33 RSI suggests a very healthy condition when they might be a slightly overbought. This is relevant because when Nio goes below $15, we see lower and lower and lower RSI. And again, if you take a look at the moving average, which is $19.13, which is above the real-time price point, and the delta is 5. 19 minus 14, that is real-time price point, is give or take $5, which is pretty massive. And if you think about it, it's 1/3 of Nio stock price, because 10 to 15 is 5. And this is really great condition to buy the stock in my personal opinion. Tesla, very same story. If you take a look right here, and if I go ahead and refresh the screen so we can get the final numbers, so 75 million is their average volume. What they did today in today's trading session, 68.1 million. Now we already know what is the volume. Let's take a look right here as to what this number suggests as well. At the end of the day, we are looking at 68.1 million as the volume, and we saw that 235 to 245 $10 delta in terms of the trading price point and price action. If you take a look at Tesla as well, you can see clearly that the moving average is very similar. This graph and the pattern is very similar, but the moving average is very much higher than the real-time price point. Their moving average is $287 versus their price point is $237, which is $50 delta. Once again, it's 25%. So can Tesla spike up 25% in a couple of days? Very much possible, because if you take a look right here, their RSI is 31, so they are a little bit on to the oversold side, which is something that you should also consider, that the more buying could happen very, very soon. So if you take a look at this juicy red bars, those are all the selling volume, and the green bar is the buying volume. As soon as there was a little bit of buying volume, we had seen that Tesla spiked up to $249.44. Again, we got back to $237.26. Can it go back? Probably yes, very soon as the market rebounds. I hope you like this video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.